And gentlemen, it has been the general consensus on social media with the way these people have been cooking this AEW storyline. And I'm not going to lie, I thought low key AEW had something in the bag with this storyline, but I do see where people are coming from personally, just me. But I'll let y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'll let my thoughts go on ahead and marinate in there. Kenny, my fellow AEW guy, how are you feeling about this storyline, my boy?
I think it's great. You talking about the Death Riders, right? Yeah. I think this is the best John Moxley has been portrayed in maybe in his entire career. Coming out in shape, looking jacked with the baldy, hairy chest. He just looks like a bad man. It's just, I don't know what it is, man. Everything AEW does, people just want to complain about it. Now, had this story been chucking along as it should have? I don't think so. And that's because they really don't have the right opposition. I mean, you're going up against an Orange Cassidy. You're going up against a Darby Allin. You're going up against now Adam Copeland. I mean, it's just, shouts out to Edge, but I don't think he's the right person to oppose this team. And then you got FTR standing behind him. And I'm sorry, but that's who I don't care about. You need to hurry up and get us to the finish line here. And the finish line, I think, is going to be a guy like Will Ospreay. I don't know who you put behind Will Ospreay. Do you do the Young Bucks? I don't think so because they're kind of cooked too. I guess you take Will Ospreay. Do you got to bring back Bryan Danielson? I know he's retired, but he didn't say he was fully retired. He said he was out for now. You get a Bryan Danielson, you get Will Ospreay, you get Swerve Strickland. Even though he's doing his stuff with Ricochet, you build a team that's strong enough like that to go against the Death Riders, and then you have them come to a head because people just want this to end because, again, their opposition is not strong enough. We already know these guys are not taking down Moxley and the crew. So, I mean, Tony Khan, I understand he's trying to milk this thing just like Triple H, probably trying to get to All In, but when people start complaining like they are right now, you got to change something, and you gotta kind of nip it in the bud. So that's just my feelings and my thoughts on it. Lex, what do you got?
I'm really worried that that's exactly what's going to happen. I feel like anytime Tony Khan has tried to expand his creative horizons, as soon as people don't mess with it or start being critical about it, instead of like pivoting into a route where, you kind of reconfigure the story a little bit and try to make it something fresh and new rather than what you already had in the game plan. I feel like the playbook hasn't really been hitting all that much, which is why you're getting the kind of feedback you're getting online. The Death Riders, though, man, I feel like you said, in terms of presentation and performance, this is the best John Moxley I've ever seen in my entire viewing experience. I love
Next.
John Moxley's run as the leader of this stable. There was a lot of storylines going online and rumors about the possibility of, connecting with Shane McMahon. I didn't really care to see that. As much as I would like to see Shane do something in wrestling, I didn't necessarily want him with the Death Riders, especially when they revealed their name, the Death Riders. I didn't see the linking there with them. But if you look at the enemies that he's had up until this point, aside from Cope and FTR, you look at Darby Allin, Bryan Danielson, and you look at Will Ospreay. Those are all super fan favorites, super baby faces from AEW's, like the White Knight in shining armor. And these guys in the Death Riders and girls are going against the system, right? They're trying to be the rebels. They're trying to take over, and I like that. But we haven't seen them go up against anyone that has really matched that level of John Moxley just yet, right? Will Ospreay, that's a good person to go and run with, but I don't know if I would mix them up, man. Will Ospreay's by himself right now. He don't have his crew. It would feel very random to team up with Danielson. I feel Kenny Omega's caught up with Okada. I just it's unfortunate because the Death Riders, so much potential, so much to tell there, and I don't know if we're gonna make it to All In if people keep complaining about it the way they have. So, Brian, you've been marinating over there, my boy. I see you've been nodding and all that. What's going on, man?
Hey
What's
man,
going on?
listen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I do believe that John Moxley has been presented very well, extremely well. But the only thing that comes up to my mind when we talk about how well he's been presented is it has been at the cost of the company and probably creative, honestly, bro. The co-creative thing has not been that great personally, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because of the stories, this, that, and the other. And I feel like it's getting played out, bro. And I also think that it's not a good thing that the championship hasn't been seen in over 3 months. That's another big thing for me, bro. That's been a big problem. Even when, you know what I'm saying, not even to go there, but just to give a quick example, like when Cody Rhodes would come out and into onto the stage with no championship, I used to hate when he did that, bro, because I felt like it's the title, bro. You're the face of the company. You're supposed to be showing that off. No matter what storyline it is, you can still have the storyline you're having, but not have that title in that briefcase. You know what I mean? So that for me personally kind of takes a little bit away from me with that storyline. And I've also seen others feel that way. Like we just want to see the title again, you know, type vibe. And bro, I just feel like it's not the most amazing thing for the product when a casual tunes in that might have not ever even
Yeah.
seen an AEW episode and they're like,
Who's
you know,
champion?
where's the championship? Who's the champion? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just think that from a creative standpoint, and when you start speaking on everybody that can possibly tune into the show, I personally think that it's a little bit stupid. But with that being said, John Moxley is, you know, to me, doing some of the best character work in his career. This John Moxley to me is amazing. I've told Kenny, I've told Lex, I'm like, bro, this guy right now is like one of my favorite characters at the moment. It's just
Yeah.
unfortunate that there is, you know, the creative is missing with what he's trying to accomplish,
Yeah.
you know, in
Direction.
AEW. So for me personally, I think that the Will Ospreay phone number got to get hit. Will Ospreay got to go out there and put that
Clean
title
it
on
up.
him real soon. You know what I'm saying?
Clean it
So
up. Yeah.
that's my two
Well,
cents.
What if the
there's a
story for the
go
title? What
ahead, Lex, because
I
there's a
just
lot
want to
to
say, I'm sorry.
unpack. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I'm sorry.
No, no, you're
Before you
good.
go, I just thought about this. What if when they pull the title out of the bag is a completely different version for the Death Riders? Like, what if that's what's been going on with that? I don't know.
That's what we thought were going to happen.
Yeah.
When me and Big Ohm went to that show and they put the title in the bag, I was like, oh, they're changing the title because the one I bought was actually on sale, and I was like, they're trying to get rid of these things, but we haven't seen the title since then. So it's possible it changed, but it's possible it didn't change because they sure went back up to $800 in the following shows we went to. But there's a lot to unpack from what you guys just said. First off, I don't hate the fact that we're not seeing the championship because this storyline is pretty much them saying that we're taking over AEW. You guys are ruining AEW and we're taking it back. It's
Yeah.
not your company anymore, is what they're saying. So now AEW fans are like, just like y'all said, we want to see the championship. What's going on with this championship title? Now, the part about Will Ospreay and Bryan Danielson being random, it's true. But the thing is, they're saying they're taking down AEW. If the Death Riders take out all these guys, Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, nobody else is there to defend AEW, that's when you get the big dogs like, okay, we're going to stand up for this and we're taking it back. That's when Will Ospreay takes that championship from John Moxley in a big old match, which should happen at All In. But the fact that people are kind of turning on this thing, you got to get the wheels going. So I don't know if you need to do it before then or if you just wait to summertime to get it done. So, I mean, what's the solution here? I have absolutely no idea.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. Go ahead, Lex.
What about Kenny Omega after
That's
Okada?
who we. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, big shouts out to Kenny Omega,
I
but
think, bro, I
unfortunately,
think I
he's
think there's
doing
only
this thing
one
with
answer.
Will.
There's only
What's
one
his name?
answer, bro.
Okada.
Okay, there's only one answer, and it's Will Ospreay, bro. The guy's
Yeah,
is the most over baby face in the company. He's
most
well due.
over.
He's put some people over already. It's
Mm-hmm.
time to kind of give him the title, bro, and like literally the guy's being shot to the moon right now, but actually shoot him to the moon and just give him the title, let him go on his run. Me personally, because I think Will Ospreay, I've been saying this, bro, he's taken over. Like to me, MJF was the face before Will Ospreay came
Yeah.
along, and Will Ospreay has long gone, bro. Will Ospreay's on another mountain
He's
right now
great.
compared to what MJF is doing at the moment. So to me, Will Ospreay, I think they got to go on ahead, have him clean this all up and become champ real soon because apparently it was supposed to be Darby. And I don't know if John Moxley became a politician backstage. I don't know what was going to happen, but you know what I'm saying. We're not gonna wait till Darby to come back from Mount Everest, bro. We're
To
not
see
gonna
if
wait
he
for that.
comes back from Mount
If he
Everest.
come back from there, bro. God forbid. I hope my boy is
God
safe, but
forbid,
let's
protect
just
that
be
young
honest,
man.
man. Yeah, man. But with that being said, any more thoughts from you guys?
I had something, but I'm gonna have to let it go because I don't even remember, my boy.
Yeah,
Well, my boy.
But let us know what y'all think about it in the comment section. Just don't forget to drop a like on the video. What else they need to do, Lex?
Oh man, you already know. You already know. Gotta.
Whoa, get the camera up off this man. Get the
Hey,
camera
I
off
didn't
this
know he
man.
was gonna put the
Smash
camera.
that
I thought you were.
subscribe button and grip that thing.
There you go.
Kiss that ring.
Oh yeah.